I am getting huge flashbacks to this place being... This place is reminding me of, whatever tide it was in Dragon Age. Ow! If I game over in Doom Upon All the World, it's gonna be because of them, not Griffiths. The Red Templar assassins jumping me?
Many of these Red Templars were good men and women once. A shame to see them corrupted beyond recognition.
Unfortunately, that's their choice, Cassandra. And according to what Samson said, and everything we heard about that, they think they're doing the right thing. Oh shit, that's the right way. Okay, I didn't know that. Gonna assume there's a down in this. Wait. I'm just outright going the wrong way now. What the hell? What I need is over there, though. I'm turning back around. Because what? Let's see here. Oh, there is a down. I am dumb. Wait, that's the hole I came from, right? So I saw stairs and just said no. Okay. Wait, let's kill the shadow before he gets a chance to do it to me. I honestly just want to finish up stuff I think is interesting on the side. Okay, I'll take that. Banner crown is actually just a banner. Okay. Please move. Thank you. Okay, so... Where is the... Okay, I'm glad I came in here. Codex entries I can potentially read later. Or now, if they're interesting. Like, if they're a subject I'm interested in, I'll read them. A father's letter. Nope. Unfortunate, but no. Surface doors. This'll do. Had to see how long it was. In Orzammar, dwarven society is divided into rigid castes with houses that compete for power and prestige. But all that is discarded when a dwarf abandons the stone for the surface. Under the open sky, everyone is equal. Or so the story goes. The truth is that thousands of years of tradition are not so easily tossed aside. Even though surface dwarves are officially stripped of their caste, many maintain a hierarchy among themselves along the old caste lines. Formerly noble houses are accorded more respect than casteless brands who come up in search of opportunity. The poorest noble dwarf on the surface looks upon the rich lower caste dwarves with contempt. Upper-class surface dwarf society is roughly divided into two camps. Kalnas, who insist on maintaining caste and rank, typically those from the noble or merchant caste families, and Ascendants, who believe in leaving Orzammar's traditions underground and embracing life in the sunlit world. Maintaining some tie to Orzammar was seen for generations as the only lifeline for surface dwarves. Bringing surface goods to their kin underground and lyrium and metals to the surface was not only the most lucrative means of making a living, but also a sort of sacred duty, as many surface dwarves willingly accepted exile and the loss of their caste to better serve their house or patron. In recent years, many surface dwarves, particularly Ascendants, have branched out. They started banks, mercenary companies, and overland trade caravans. They became investors and speculators in purely surface trade. These new industries have proven tremendous sources of wealth, but are looked down upon by their more conservative kin. For less affluent surface dwarves, association with a powerful Kalna can open many doors. They can get credit with dwarven merchants and are offered work opportunities by the powerful Dwarven Merchants Guild more readily Sometimes, then, more qualified but less connected individuals. Shit, okay. I really like dwarves. Is this it? No? Where's the thing I have to destroy? It's behind a door. Man, am I glad I... Okay. Sure. I'll click on a character portrait and shoot, I guess. Oh. One of Solus's things. Shit, I didn't know it was here. I might have brought him. And I did enough of them. I only activated that one because I literally walked up to it. But yeah, that kind of thing that I just read is what I want more of. Like, I don't care if it's a DLC, an expansion, a spin-off. Give me something that's, like, mostly dwarves. Because even if you pick a dwarf warden in Origins, you hardly get any good dwarf stuff. You either get what it's like to be castless, or you get a brief glimpse into royalty before you're, either way, forcibly conscripted by Duncan. I say forcibly, because, well, not every warden's gonna want to go. Like, I know for a fact, I don't think mine wanted to, because I think they were a human noble. No, they were a mage, never mind. They wanted the fuck out of the tower. I know a human noble can absolutely have a good reason to not want to leave, because they don't want to leave their family. Dwarf noble can want to stay because fuck Balin for what he did to me. And I do think that dynamic is the best one in Orzammar. Like, when you come back, instead of just being some random surfacer that Balin doesn't know, or some castless dwarf that he has no real reason to care about and will just do whatever he needs to get you to shut up and side with him. He gets the brother that he royally fucked and forced out so he could be in the one to get the throne. Either way, like, no matter my warden, it's almost a guarantee that I prefer Balin over Heretical. Because he's, not only is he better for the warden and what they need, it's also just, he's better for the future of dwarven society. Oh, am I actually finishing this quest now?
I believe we've broken the Templars' hold here.
There may yet be stragglers, but we've dashed whatever plans they might have had.
But yeah, before I get distracted by accidentally questing...
This boat still looks seaworthy.
Restore the port on the Storm Coast? What? Okay, so I accidentally my way into 2 different quests. What happens if I click this? Where does it take me? Oh god, where am I going? But yeah, Heromon just wanted the dwarves to...
Oh, sure, but, oh... I bet there's nothing.
This is not what I had in mind when I said the dragon flew to an island. I meant that island over there. I can see it. Yeah, I meant the one in the distance with a statue on it that the clouds just ate. Whatever, I'm here. I'll fight another dragon.
So, the dragon. Where do you think it is?
Up. I think that's a fair assumption. Okay, I've played these games on easy consistently. Mainly because I just want to enjoy the story. I don't necessarily care for challenging fights. If I want a challenging fight, I'll go boot up Hades. Or, I can't think of another game that actually had challenging fights. The two more recent God of War games for that were in the North region. Those had challenging fights. But despite playing on easy for all these games, Flemeth still put the fear of dragons into me very heavily. And no other dragon has lived up to that. I'm sorry, did I just get dodged? Also, I'm just gonna say this. I'm playing this game on easy. I've played every other Dragon Age game that I've played in my life on easy. I'm doing the same when Veilguard drops. I don't want to have to struggle my way through a brand new game with no idea what might be coming. I have no idea what's coming in this one. On easy, the dragons aren't really scary if you're properly leveled. They're just tedious, because look how long this is taking. Oh, not again. If you flat me in, I will press 2. Oy. I'm sorry, what? Did I just see the game say perceived? Oh, is it sniping her out of stealth because it sees her? Alright, everybody drink your potions. Oh, is it alive? Okay. Can you die faster, please? Jesus.
Tell me why you dragged me to Haven, Seeker. I mean, what could I have told the Divine that you couldn't say yourself?
I thought she needed to see the chest for herself.
Say again.
Wait, what?
I thought she needed to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were. I also knew she would ask you to help us.
Help the Inquisition? Me?
A crazy thought, I know. Yet here you are.
She's got you there, Varric. Also, I would commit to killing the dragons for that quest if I knew where 8 more dragons were. I'm assuming it's gonna be it would just be a matter of roaming through different regions. Hell, I think there's one in the hinterlands that I haven't killed. And killing a dragon in each region, with how long the dragon fights can take, as evidenced by what just happened, I don't want to. I might change my mind. As I'm saying this, I don't want to fight 8 more dragons. I want to fight more dragons, not 8 more dragons. I might kill the one in the hinterlands, and I might go to... Okay, hang on. Where is it? Was it here? That's not it, is it? Oh shit, this might actually be it. Okay, one way to find out. Oh wait, no there's not. Never mind. I think it's Empress de Leon is the one I'm talking about. The one where I fixed a bridge. And it said, hey, dragons, here. Oh, the island's out there. And when they said the dragon flew off to the island, they meant that. Okay. I can remember that, but not important plot shit half the time. God. I'm just irritated with myself. Oh no, I might accidentally start the main quest in a minute. Because it wants me to go to the ward room. The war table. And that's what I have to do for a couple of war table missions I literally just picked up. I wonder if this finale is going to be similar to Dragon Age. Well, the other two, really. Where important NPCs from the rest of the game join the fight with you and all of your companions, not just the ones active in your party, against Darkspawn, demons, and crazy Templars. Or demons, Darkspawn. No, wait, that was right. Darkspawn, demons, crazy Templars. Forgot it didn't matter who you tried to side with in Dragon Age 2. They both sucked when it came to the final act. And by final act, I mean the final battle specifically.
Inquisitor?
I still think Orsino was doing what he had to. Not a fan of how fast he jumped to it.
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color.
Good. Tell her we've prepared their best stateroom. The inheritors will be contacted, and yes, it absolutely is.
That's something I love about Liliana that you got to learn from the first game. She is absolutely a fashion girl. So is this going to be a case of I have to start the final mission from this table? Yes, it is. I see that. Wait, is that Skyhold? That's Skyhold. Oh no. Restore the port on the Storm Coast. Your worship.
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
Let us pray they do not return.
Restore the port on the Storm Coast. Your worship, the Red Templar's holdings on the Storm Coast were once a working port. If you would turn it to your own use, we may be able to assist. Ivor of the Blades. A note penned below in a different hand. We can hardly expect a bustling trade center, but since we've established a presence in both Ferelden and Orlais, direct access to the Waking Sea could prove useful. Of course, the Blades of Viserion will refuse to help unless word comes from the Herald of Andraste, Josephine. Cullen wants to send some of our workers to assist the Blades of Viserion. Josephine wants to arrange for additional assistance from nearby cities. Fuck, I'll send some of our people.
Right.
Your worship, work on the port is underway. We trust you will be pleased with the results. Ivor of the Blades. I kind of want to just go to the deep roads at this point. I'm scared. Word is spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. In another, from Ferelden, signed Heron. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of the draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of dragon scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium. But here's a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Cullen says that Wade and Heron are troublesome, but Wade's talent is undeniable. Send them whatever dragon materials we aren't using ourselves. Josephine says, list up the trophies you've collected and put out the word. They're celebrating our Dragon Slayer. Fascinating nobles will do anything for an invitation. I'm actually gonna go with this. I don't think I need dragon scale armor. I'm doing okay so far. And I still got something good out of it. Even though I'm pretty sure I have better stuff on everybody already. Our able-bodied workmen have mounted the head in a conspicuous location. It's rather vulgar for my taste, but the nobles find it endlessly entertaining. Josephine. Is there anything in Orlais? Nope. I ain't clicking that. I love that Morgan became an advisor. She just walks to the table. Is there anything left for me to do other than talk to my companions one last time and maybe go to the deep roads for disaster in the deep roads? I guess I could fast travel to the port to see it. You're gonna be one of the last ones I talk to, Eric.
Inquisitor.
Oh god. I wasn't expecting this.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want? I know you're elf only.
What were you like before the anchor?
What? That's... What?
Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
Not really?
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
Should I be offended by that?
I don't think of myself as different from anyone.
No, okay,
Perhaps
so
not in the form of your body, no. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
What about our friends?
I'm just one part of this team, Solus. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
We're very
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the
bold.
world. And she above all should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her, it is all a game of tactics now. But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
What the fuck just happened? No, really, what the fuck just happened? Okay, I know I already said I was sus of a place called Solasan. But what the hell just happened? I know I've said it 3 times now, but I want to know what just happened. I don't think that's unfair. I'm gonna go around and talk to everybody else, companions, advisors, Morgans, one more time, and then, I don't know, flip a coin to see if I go to the deep... Birds are rude. To see if I go to the deep roads or doom upon all the world.
What's on your mind?
Oh, you have nothing. Okay.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I kill plenty of people without you, Dorian. Actually, hang on. Yeah, you. One thing I did find out that I thought was interesting over the past few days. This is apparently Alistair's mother. Apparently she used to be a Grey Warden.
The Grey Warden, Alistair. They tell me he died in the Fade.
Oh. He saved us.
He saved us, throwing himself at the demon to buy time.
Get out of the way.
A hero's death. That is something. Pray, Inquisitor, when all this is done, you do not regret the choices you made. You may find some things are harder to bear than others.
Fiona, look. I loved your son. Great character. I think I would have...
Of your verdict on Alexius,
I think I would have hated myself more if I left
Research
talk.
on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
If he doesn't propose time fuckery, I think I'll be okay.
Scuffles with your Templars, but overall it is going well.
I'll leave you to it.
No, fuck. I guess I'm kinda at a point where I have to pick who I want to be divine, don't I? Hi, Liliana.
I received a note from the hero Ferelden. She misses me.
Damn
I
right she
very
does.
much needed to know she was still out there fighting to be with me. Thank you. It is a great relief, and I appreciate you allowing me to send the messenger. Now, can I help you with anything?
Fuck, any updates?
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, so... Ow. Hi, Solus. The only reason I'm happy I couldn't romance Morrigan with my warden is because it meant I got to romance Liliana. There's the damn door I was looking for. Oh, you have something.
I
Okay.
expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
No, we have not.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Excuse you? We just got cock-blocked hard by an NPC from being able to see
Allow me
most
to
of this.
present Inquisitor Trevelyan.
I feel like
Your worship,
Josephine should have
you
come
do
over.
us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Oh.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
Oh, the wyvern thing?
The
Yeah.
Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
I wish I'd done more.
If only I'd been able to save Bastion.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago
Many
that
years
his
ago?
illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have
It
business
sounds like
to
they
discuss.
just might not have had the
Has
right
been our
healer.
very great pleasure, Herald.
This has been quite the triumph, hasn't it? They just adore you.
You told them about me?
I can't believe you told them about the Snowy Wyvern.
Of course, my dear. Bastien's death was a great loss. A dash of heroics was just what they needed.
Fair.
Laurent is a dear, almost as pious as his aunt, and new to a seat of great power in the Empire. And Marceline is one of the strongest voices among the Grand Clerics. Now they will both come to us for advice. The Inquisition is truly a power now, and there's no telling how far its influence will reach. But enough of this talk. Here, I have something for you.
Oh, yeah?
I commissioned this ring from the Qunari, the greatest enchanters in all Thedas, for you.
Aww. Thank you.
This is a generous gift. Thank you, Vivian.
Once it was customary for the circles to craft enchantments for their staunchest friends and allies. And you have been both. I must go to see my guests now. Another time, darling.
Aww. Don't worry, Varric. Despite disagreeing with her on a fair few things, I love Vivian. Oh, what the fuck, you two?
So it's done?
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much. I thought this might cheer them up. Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
You're
It's
right.
almost time. Are you ready?
You know I am. I welcome the battle and what comes after. I will end up in Warden custody. It was what Blackwall wanted, more or less.
They'll be merciful.
I'm confident
Maybe.
they won't overlook the work you've done for the Inquisition.
That remains to be seen. Best not to presume. I don't fear the Warden's judgment. It'll be no worse than what Olay had in store, and I've made my peace with that. Redemption doesn't come easy, but perhaps killing Corypheus will be a start. You've been a true friend when I haven't deserved it. I am honored to fight by your side.
How did I piss Dorian off? Why didn't I get this from him? What the hell? Also, both the Inquisitor and... Stop that. The Inquisitor and Blackwall are both presuming wildly that he's gonna survive the joining. Bro might get turned over to the Wardens and just tip over. Alright, Cullen... Maybe he'll have something. I doubt it, since Leliana didn't. Then again, I haven't talked to Cullen since, Samson. So he might have something about that, if nothing else. Oh, that sound was delayed.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
He got to you, didn't he?
You're letting Samson get to you.
And what if I am? The Red Lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing. And he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster.
He said he thought he was doing what was
Praise
right.
is useful. His life is good for little else.
No sympathy, then?
You knew Samson. You don't feel even a little sympathy for him?
I may have once, but after what he's done,
After
my
Haven, you mean?
sympathies lie with those he betrayed. They will extend no further.
That's
The
fair.
Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus' army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
No way, you people need me is beautiful. My life would be simpler.
Sometimes. My life would be less complicated, less dangerous.
Or it could be worse.
No, it wouldn't.
There would still be chaos, and that was meant to sound comforting. I can see how it wouldn't. At all. You've led us this far. Many owe you their lives. Whether or not the Makers sent you, you are needed here.
Should I talk to you again? I don't think you'll have anything else. No, son of a bitch, fuck me.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Do you?
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why
And it looks
do
like the
we
game
even-
just started.
Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
He sat back down so fast.
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice.
True.
You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
How the fuck do I play this? Do I actually have to
Prepare
play?
the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won.
Who'd you practice with to
Between
beat Dorian?
serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
Cheat! I can cheat! Fuck it, tell me about your
You have
family. Why
siblings?
not?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
I'm cheating.
You're about to relive those childhood defeats. This game is mine.
I don't care enough about Colin to
This may
play
be the
fairly.
longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
Nope, not doing that. Me too. Screw it.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I'm begging for a Dragon Age game without Colin in it.
Well, I believe the game is mine.
I cheated and lost?
What? Dorian cheats at this as well.
What the fuck? How do I cheat and still lose?
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
Ask Morgan.
Morrigan's our expert on the Illuvian. If you're worried, why don't you ask her?
I did.
And
Yeah.
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
So she was very
The
pleasant about it.
Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
I don't believe you.
right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Get me the hell out of here.
That's all for now.
Before I ask if you're
Another time,
single.
then.
No, I'm reading this. Dear Mia, I'm still alive. But that's what you wrote? You wrote, Dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother Cullen? That's all? Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I'm not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Mia. She's sassy as hell. I like her. I'll take her in another Dragon Age game. Please do not give me a 4th game with Cullen. Where is he? No, what the fuck? Hi, Cole.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Okay,
I'll talk
nothing
to you
special
later.
from you.
If you like.
I have wandered off with you a couple times just to go somewhere. Jesus. Hi, Sarah. Oh. What's
Hey,
this?
you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've
What?
got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
What are you getting me into?
Sarah, explain.
Just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
What?
We're eating. On a
It's a
roof.
big cookie.
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
This isn't what I expected.
You know, this is about as far from what I expected as we could get.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that. But the Lady Emerald took me in.
Aw.
She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something.
Aww.
Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mum. The ones she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch.
Oh, fuck.
She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated...
I understand where she was coming from.
Well, she died. And I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this is great, you're great, so I thought maybe me and you could make some... I don't know, us cookies.
I'm down.
Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
I think that's a great idea.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me.
Oh, fuck it, we
Suppose
can make
it's not really
cookies.
about them. I hate learning lessons. Makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll throw this rubbish away. Next time will be better, yeah?
Look forward to it.
Sarah, anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
I like the sides of the companions I'm getting to see from these last-minute conversations. I don't even know if that was a last conversation.
I saw him just.
I feel like I could have done that half a game ago.
Was a decision, and it was well considered.
And how much did he?
I knew many killed in war.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things.
Yeah?
How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Special. Fuck it, you want some friendly roof time? We'll have some more us cookies.
Everyone's ants from here. I like ants.
Yeah? That was the most terrifying bird I've ever seen. That bird was shaped like a dart. Hey, Krem. Can I talk to you, Krem?
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
How can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the judges?
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace. They're not rebelling outright, but they've brought in mercenary companies in preparation. The Chargers have a good reputation. If we go in, we can buy the companies out from underneath them. The nobles will lose the men they meant for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
Bet. I'll go to the table for that.
Later.
Hey, Bull. Bull, thank you. Really didn't want me to click that.
Inquisitor, come have a drink.
Is this pre-final battle drink, or I'm
killing a
Talva
high dragon like warriors of legend.
What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras Lok.
What?
And what does that mean?
It means drink.
Sure. I played along with everybody else. That tankard was bigger than my head.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest.
What?
That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Qunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
Okay, hang on. Qunari holding dragon sacred as they hold anything sacred, is cool as hell. Were you there when we killed that dragon?
That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too.
What
does it
fight?
mean?
He wasn't there.
Oh, Tarsadathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing
what?
fire at us.
I know, right?
I need a drink after that, sure. I'm gonna pass out in game, aren't I?
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi.
What?
The glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Fire dragon sacred?
Why do you think the Qunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that.
Can you answer me when you're sober?
A few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Now I feel awkward.
When you put it like that, I'm worried I killed one of your gods or something.
Nah, one of Tevinter's gods, maybe. They worship dragons, right? Kill the shit out of them all you like.
Fair.
Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
I don't want to, but I'm going to. I think my Inquisitor's gonna die. It's not even gonna be Corypheus.
Nice.
It's gonna be Iron Bull.
To dragons!
To bad drinks. To good fights, to bringing order. To good fights.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
Why did I have my face pressed against his armor like that? Where is he? No, he's over here.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
Thanks for the help.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye.
You don't know
We're
that.
kicking this guy's ass.
We know that. Also, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm saving Josephine for the absolute last person I talk to. Hi, Cassandra. Oh, I figured you'd have something.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights.
The Blights changed borders?
As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make things better.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Okay,
I know
fair.
I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them.
I want you to be
And I
divine.
have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Those are admirable goals.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
Well, fuck that.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you?
What?
You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You admire me?
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do.
Aw.
I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Honestly, I obey my conscience.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I hope we're friends.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Hello?
What do you need, my friend?
Aww. I'm gonna do the Tranquil Cure and then ask about being divine.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
Not so fucking loud.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
They deserve a chance.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve a chance to heal.
I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Honestly, it absolutely just sounded like she said that, yeah, we can cure the Tranquil, but it'll give them ADHD. So, do you want to be divine?
So, you're a candidate for divine now?
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Isn't happiness important?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
I'm supporting her for divine. You'd make a good one.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
Fuck it, I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
It seems that Corypheus searches for elven artifacts.
A little slow on the
That's
uptake.
hardly surprising. Tevinter power is based on what those vultures scavenged from the ancient elves. Whatever advantage he hopes to gain, we need to stop him at once.
That's enough for now.
That was a main quest to go,
Another
Cassandra.
time, then.
Varric Josephine Table.
What can I do for you, Your Inquisitorialness?
I have a personal question,
Can
since
I
you don't
ask
have a
something,
cutscene.
Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Nothing new. I think I've asked
Thanks,
all those.
Varric.
No problem.
Inquisitor?
Compared to all the other voices in the game, that last one gave me whiplash. Hi, Josephine.
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Still, do be careful, please. It's good to see you.
Let's talk about us. Let's spend some time alone.
I wanted to spend some time with just you and me, Josephine.
Why, that sounds lovely.
We're about to go into the final quest. I'm doing this one last time. I still love that Liliana threatened the hell out of me when I started romancing her.
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands.
I don't think she's gonna.
I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
That's possible.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there?
I think so.
There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
How did she assist us? She sucked the soul out of your child. I don't think he's gonna fight Corypheus. Did Flemeth tell the truth?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing?
The rest of her daughters
Impossible,
apparently did.
Yet, there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
What'll you do now?
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Yet we must now consider the coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
Can I learn more about you?
I'd like to know more about you.
Is that an option?
Yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks?
Girl, I let you drink from the
Once
well.
I was
You know
an
that ain't it.
apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Qunari wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Probably. You were in the Fifth Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight
Inquisitor wouldn't
began
know.
in the Qunari wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Why the Orlesian court?
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit
Fair.
together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You're an apostate.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
I imagine if Alistair was king, she would have had, technically, had another friend in high places.
Inquisitor?
And she would have had, and he would have had an heir for, you know, if he fucking died.
A pleasure.
I'm going back out there with Josephine.
I thought we might go somewhere a little more private for a while.
I have so much to do, but... Oh, let's do. After you.
I love Josephine so much. And now to the war table, to doom upon all the world.